Hey guys, Carla here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be cash stuffing my first paycheck for the month of July. Well, our paycheck actually, mine and my husband's. I know you guys haven't seen the setup of my July budget, but that's because I broke my camera. Like, this is the camera that I was using for years now. It's like 7 years because I started YouTube around 2014. But it broke. As you guys can see, it's like stuck, and this was the problem, the bottom. And I got the Canon G7X and I really loved it. I wanted to have this as long as I can, and I think I did. It's just it won't close and the battery won't work if it's not closed, so it's just gone. But it served me for so long, so I got the Mark II version. I wanted to get the same camera because I loved it so much, but they don't make these anymore, so I got the Mark II, which I'm still figuring it out, so it might look different. I don't know if it looks better, I don't know if it looks, I don't know, worse, or I sound better or I sound worse. But I got my camera earlier because originally I wasn't going to be able to film this. I was not able to film when I set up my July, but as soon as I was going to do my cash stuffing just off camera, my notification said it was going to be here on Sunday, so I figured I could film even though it's going to be a little bit late. Even though this is late and I don't know when I'll be able to upload this. I hope you guys enjoy, but let's go ahead and get started. I will start with my wallet right now. This is the wallet that Stephanie gave me. It's from Daiso. I don't have a Daiso here, so she sent me one. We're gonna go ahead and stuff these. Let's go ahead and empty these out first, except for the rollover. My rollover has $20 left. I've been spending some money, of course, and then I took out the bank, and of course miscellaneous is already empty. But let's go ahead and empty some of these out. The food does have a lot of ones because I kept using 20s to kind of use these. So I have 1, 2, I think that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10 worth of ones, which is absolutely perfect because I don't think I have a lot of ones to put into my savings challenge, so that will go there. And then Carla, which is my allowance. Since I use my rollover a lot, I didn't touch my allowance. That's just how I've been liking to do this. So the 5 will go to my savings challenge and the 20 will go to rollover. And that's going to be the same with Mia. She doesn't have or didn't use her allowance, so 5 will go to my savings challenge and then the 20 would go to rollover. And now we can freshly stuff our envelopes. Amelia will get 25, so she'll just get this 25 back. I know it's kind of like a bit counterproductive kind of doing this way, but I like it. It, you know, helps my brain with the flow of the money. But that's it for Amelia. Carla will also get a 25 for this. Oh my gosh. Carla. And then miscellaneous will get a 10. And our food category will still get 100 this month, but if the groceries keep piling up, I'm gonna add an extra 20 here next month. It's just we can't do it this month, honestly. But we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I wanted to increase this month because of how everything is increasing, like the milk that Mia drinks, which is just regular milk. It's like double the price now almost. So it's pretty annoying, so we're gonna have to raise this by at least $20 next month would be great. So that is it for this envelope or this wallet right here, and then we're gonna move on to my sinking funds. So I have my purple binder here, which is just my sinking funds binder. Miha will be getting a 10, and this is just her savings account that I have for her. And then we have 1,000 here already in the bank, and then we have 100, 200, 300, 10, and 20. 13, 20 for my baby's sinking funds. And it's like the morning right now, so she's still asleep. I'm trying to sneak this in because I know for sure maybe later I won't be able to film this. So I wanted to really do a cash stuffing, especially with you guys. I was gonna do this off camera, but I held off because it sent me that notification. But that's also the reason why I didn't vlog that much during our Six Flags trip. It was just falling apart. It kept popping out and it just made it so annoying to vlog, so I just didn't. And it sucks because I was planning for that trip for a few months and only for my camera to break, because I do have a vlogging channel and I just didn't vlog very well. But I got a couple of clips here and there. But medical has 110, and I do have trackers in these, as you can see. You can see them right here, and I do keep up with them off camera. And I do sell this in my shop, and I am gonna release the black and white version of this week, which is gonna be my September budget kit release if you've been waiting on that. Gifts will also get a 10. So I don't have any birthdays this month, so it'll give me time to catch up. But here we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70 for gifts. And then Christmas will also get a 10. So here we have 100, 200, 310 for Christmas. And then family will get a 10. Pretty much every category here is going to get a 10. So here we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. This is just money for us to spend when on the weekends we want to do something like really small, not like a huge trip, or just to get ice cream. This is what I use. Car maintenance will be getting a 10. If you guys have missed it, I put my $50 savings challenge excess in here. Also my photos cash envelope, and that one is already tucked in the bank. And then this one will be getting 10. So here we have 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 900. So we need 100 more for this to cap. And I've seen like a comment that said, why would I cap car maintenance? That's a really good point actually, because you know we always need car maintenance. But I think when it just reaches 1,000, I'll stop for a while and try to catch up on my other categories, and then try to, whenever I feel comfortable, I'll, you know, put money in here, because they did make a good point that car maintenance is always there and it's always expensive, and that I shouldn't cap it. So I really appreciate that. So I'm gonna pause for a little bit and then catch up, especially on medical. I want to focus on that. I want it to be at least 300, and then I'll redo the other ones. But we will see. I'll start putting $20 in medical, because we'll never know. And it sucks because we're giving 150 every week to our insurance, which is gonna end soon. Like it's gonna end in October or something, and that should be the end of that. And we're gonna find a good insurance that doesn't cost as much, because my husband gets paid weekly, and when we get 5 paychecks, that's $750 a month. And if it's just 4 paychecks, that's $600 a month for insurance, and that's way too much for it to be such a headache. It doesn't even cover a lot, and we still have to pay co-pays. Of course, we just got to do what we got to do, and that means when it comes back around, because we didn't know that it was going to be like that. I mean, we knew that it was going to be 150 a week, but we didn't know it didn't cover a lot. Not even like, I didn't know it was going to be so complicated to just get a checkup, because I can't even go to my doctor right now, my women doctor, because they can't confirm that it's an actual insurance place. Like they said, when they call, there's nobody answering, and when they just try to reach out, no one's answering that it's an insurance company. So a lot of my husband's workers or co-workers are actually saying the same thing. So a lot of them are canceling it when it comes back around, because there's a window where you can cancel it. So it's just a headache, because I had a good insurance before when I was working, and that one only cost like $450 for the 3 of us, and that's reasonable. And I had a really good experience with it. Like I had my glasses with it, I got good insurance with my doctor, like my woman doctor. It was just a lot better than this one. So for paying that much, it's kind of disheartening. But aside from that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our bills binder, which is my blue one. I'm gonna put 127 for rent, and that is our share because my sister does give us money for rent. So we have 125, 6, and 7 for our rent. And I don't know, some people said that they thought I was moving soon. I actually am not. My sister was planning to move, but something happened, so she didn't move. So we're not moving. We're not moving till our lease is up, and we still don't know. As you guys know, I've discussed in my vlogs that we do want a house, but we just can't buy a house right now. I don't think so. We're gonna see. We're gonna attempt, but we still have a lot of plans. I don't want to go back to a apartment just because of how everything is rising right now, and the apartments are just ridiculous with raising the prices. Electric will get 40. We just have options right now. We're looking at our options and we're trying to see what we can do, and I'll update you guys when I do have a definite answer on that. Wi-Fi will be getting 30, and I don't count these when they go in. I just put them in there because they're just bills. They come in the beginning of the month or throughout the month, and I just take them out at the end. So that's Wi-Fi. Insurance will get 27. So we have 25, 6, and 7 for insurance. And I'm actually looking at part-times right now because of how slow everything is when it comes to my shop. And like, I'm not saying that for you guys to like purchase from my shop because I know everybody is struggling. So I was able to stay with my baby for a long time, a year. I've been out of work for a year. I was able to do this for a whole year and spend time with her, and that's so much time already. And I know you guys are struggling too. We're all struggling here, so please don't feel bad like you want to make a purchase because you want to support me. Please cover your 4 walls first, no matter how much it helps us out to have, you know, income with my shop and I'm able to stay home. I was realistic to what my shop offers. I know if it gets slow, I have to get a part-time and maybe a full-time, but that's realities of life. You just gotta work if there's no income coming in, and that's what I'm doing. So I am looking to get a part-time or a full-time. We will see, but I'm still gonna make budgeting videos. That's not gonna go anywhere. If anything, maybe my shop or Patreon will have to, you know, suffer because of that. And we did put Mia in the waiting list for daycare, which sucks because, as I've discussed before, I didn't want to put her in daycare, but I think it'll help her out in the long run with her social skills because she also hasn't been talking, but I know she understands me. So I just think she just needs that little push. We didn't just list her in my mother-in-law's daycare. We've looked at other daycares, so that will be a month or a weekly expense as well. So that's also going to reflect in her budget, and I weighed in the price of daycare as well as me working. And you know, if I'm able to keep my shop and work part-time, I think it'll be still worth it. We'll see. I don't exactly know, but we will see. But I think it'll help her in the long run. And I was able to stay a year with her, right beside her, helping her out when she needs me, and we just had that bond. And I will cherish that whole year of us together, of just the two of us, day in and day out. So I have that memory in my brain, in my heart, so I really appreciate it, guys. So you don't have to feel bad. I mean, you can, but you don't have to make like purchases just to support me, because I know it's just rough right now. It's rough everywhere, and I really do understand that. Okay, subscriptions will get $7, and we just gotta do what we gotta do to keep our 4 walls, and that includes us. And if that means getting a job for me, that's what I'm gonna do. Gas will be getting a little bit more actually, because we keep getting $70 instead of $65 when we pump our gas, which is, we have a Nissan Altima. It used to be $40 or $45 to fill it up. Now it's $70. So we're gonna put 35 in here instead of 33. like we've been doing. So 35, 20, 30, and 5 for gas. Diaper will get 24 because diaper also increased their prices. 3 and 4. Even my shop supplies, when I bought all of my shop supplies, because I had a really good week like 2 weeks ago, so I bought all of my supplies except for my sticker paper. It was $200, 200 and something for just supplies, just small supplies like ink, my laminate, everything. It was 200 and something dollars. But here we have 21, 2, 3, and 4. So my shop is also, like, the only thing I've increased in prices right now is my die cut cute girls, just because the laminating paper on it, it's sparkly, and that one is really expensive right now. So that's the only thing that I've raised my prices on, but I don't think I'll be raising prices anytime soon. My sticker paper also increased the price. It's like 200 something dollars now. It used to be just one something. Stressful. But here we have our emergency fund, and I've cleaned it out from the past few times. I wasn't able to close out my budget because of my camera breaking and everything else. So emergency fund will be getting $30. It's not that $50 that we always get, but it's fine. It's because I'm only able to contribute $200 now instead of $300. And my husband does his $500. I actually got paid $520 because he did some overtime. And next week, or this week's paycheck, is about to be really good because he had 4th of July pay and then some overtime. A lot of overtime, actually. So his paycheck should be pretty good with that. Debt will also get 30. And this should be pretty even with emergency fund all the time now. Alright, savings challenges. We have $2 here, okay. And then the $10 that we got earlier, so that's a lot of dollars. So let's double check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's $12, and we are gonna date this and check 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That was a lot, so we should have a good chunk in here because we just restarted this. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 for our $1 savings challenge. And this one goes by pretty fast, which, you know, it makes sense because it's only $1. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then our $5 savings challenge will be getting, we have 2 here and 2 here, so that's 20. So let's do 4 checks. Here we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's double check how much it has. Has 1, 200, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. This one's a little bit slower, but still, these are just left over $5 in my budget. So it's not bad. It's accumulating, and the end result is $500, which is pretty good. And then our $20 savings challenge, I think I put 2 here, or just 1. Actually, no, just 1. So this one's a little bit slower, but that's okay. This one has 100, 20, and 40. And the goal for this is $2,000, which will just go to our adventures envelope, which is right here in the back. Any of my challenges will go here. It's for traveling, and that's how I fund our traveling. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. I do have a Patreon. I know I haven't really been endorsing it that much, but I do have a Patreon. If you guys want to sign up, it's like $11 a month, and you get some exclusive stickers as well as some budget trackers that I hand draw, like cute characters. This month's theme is Winnie the Pooh, and I'm gonna start doing themes, I think, like Sanrio themes and other things. I really want to include my cute girls because I made a Pooh version of the cute girl, and I wanted to include it in the subscription, but the laminate is too expensive. So maybe if I just do the glossy sticker paper and just add $1 or $2 to the tier. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in, if you're not really like a fan of the laminate or you're okay without the laminate. But I do have a Patreon, so check it out down below. It's not budget related at all, it's just for cute things. So if you're interested in that, please let me know, and check out all of the information down below if you want to look for my Instagram, my shop Instagram. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. I will see you on my next video.